Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about selling and buying a Brompton. For one reason or another, you might be interested in selling your Brompton. You want to upgrade your Brompton, or maybe this will be your first Brompton. But I get this question a lot on Instagram, so I thought I'd make a quick video. I've sold approximately 6 or 7 Bromptons, and here are some things that I've learned along the way. Most of the Bromptons that I've sold are on eBay. I always sell to the continental US only. I don't want to send it overseas because there's payment problems, then there's less chance of recourse. That's something I wanted to avoid. There's plenty of people in the United States that are willing to buy your Brompton. And I'm pretty sure this is the same with other countries. If your Brompton is about 2 or 3 years old, you can expect to get about 70 to 80% of the original price. That from my experience. Anything that is older, especially if it's 7 years older or more, the bicycle will be out of warranty, and a good price would be probably about 50% of the original value. Special editions are harder to sell. Expect some special editions to go down in value, especially when new models come out. This was the case with the Chapter 3 bikes. In the height of the pandemic, people were selling them for a lot of money, including myself. If you look at the values now, they've gone down dramatically since the T-line came out. The regular special editions, they do cost more money, so people expect more money, so they will be harder to sell. Take detailed pictures of any scratches and damages. eBay allows you to put in, I think, 12 pictures into their listings. Please take advantage and take as many pictures as you can, okay? In the description, also write down any scratches or damages that the bike has. Also list all parts that have been replaced. Note that aftermarket accessories don't add value to a Brompton, so you might consider selling them separate. This is true for the seat posts, saddles, and any other titanium parts especially. You're better off trying to sell that separately from the bike and putting the bike back to original as possible. And hopefully when you bought the Brompton, you kept the original box, because repackaging the Brompton, it's not fun because it is quite big. Next, you should always unregister your Brompton from the Brompton website or any other website that it's registered to, so the new owner can register it once they get it. When I use eBay, I start the bids at 0 to attract more people. I don't sell to low or no score buyers. I always add insurance, and I only ship to verified addresses and require signature, okay? And that's very important, because if this gets lost in the mail, you don't want to be out of the money. Next, buying a used Brompton. Okay, many of the selling and buying points are the same. When you're buying a used Brompton, you should consider the frame warranty. All Brompton bicycle frames have a 7-year warranty when registered. Electrical components on the Brompton have a 2-year warranty, and all other non-wearing components have a 2-year warranty as well. So if the Brompton wasn't registered, the warranty would be less. If you have any frame damage and your warranty was expired, then Brompton will not replace it and you'll be out of luck. If you're buying a Brompton, make sure you know what year it is and the specific model. A lot of people, when they sell the Brompton, they use the words excellent or good condition. That's a very poor word to use, because depending on who you are, that word can mean anything. When you also buy an older Brompton, there are some maintenance that you will have to do once you get it. I wrote a list. I'm gonna put up the list here. Here are some not so common maintenance that you'll need to do, like the headset lubrication, replacing the chain ring, clamps, bottom brackets, hinge pins. Okay. I also wrote a list of common questions that I would ask someone when I'm buying a used Brompton. How much mileage does the bike have? What components have been replaced or changed? How much did the rider weigh? That's important, because if they're a bigger, heavier rider, you'll know that the Brompton's been under more stress and the components might have more wear and tear. Have the hinges been replaced, or do they need to be replaced? Okay, so you should always check the hinges first, make sure they're not moving and they're solid. And if they have been replaced, you want to know if they've been replaced with the same size pin or if they used an oversized pin, then you can determine if the value of the Brompton is worth it or not. Does the seat post slip? If the seat post does slip, you're gonna have to have a new insert put in. I'm not sure how much that costs now, but it's probably gonna run about $65 to $85. On the older titanium super lights, the front fork here was prone to cracking inside the head tube, and that was usually caused from people over tightening the nut and expanding the inside of the fork here. They do actually make reinforcement tubing, but most people don't use that. And if I bought a titanium super light that was a little bit older, I would take out the fork and have it inspected. Ask for a picture of the seat post clamp area, okay? This area here is prone to cracking right here, especially here. You'll see little line marks here. This is from people over tightening their seat post clamp. So when the seat post starts to slip, instead of doing the proper thing and having the insert replaced, they simply tighten the nut too much and this part of the frame cracks. And if this part of the frame cracks, Brompton won't honor the warranty. You'll have no bike. Check the serial number to see if it was stolen. You can match it to the National Bicycle Registry. Brompton did have a registry for bicycles, but right now it is not operational. I'm not sure if they're gonna bring that one back. Like I said before, always add shipping insurance. It's gonna cost you a little bit more money, but just to have that peace of mind, it's definitely worth it. If you are buying on eBay, the best way to buy on eBay is to not bid up the price and simply wait until the very end. And when I say wait till the very end, you gotta wait till the last 5 to 10 seconds and then place in your max bid. So let's say you wanna buy a steel bike that was originally $1,300, it's in good condition and whatnot, and you're comfortable putting in, let's say, $800. So what I would do is wait until the last 5-10 seconds of the auction and then put in the max bid of $800. The way eBay works is if no one else is bidding against you, and let's say there was another bidder at $500, then you would probably win the bike for $505. If you bid the bike early, like the day, days before the auction ends, you're gonna end up competing with a bunch of bidders and end up paying more for no reason. But make sure you're comfortable with the price and don't go past it. This topic is actually pretty new, and this has to do with clones. Speaking of clones, here's a mini-me. There are many companies that make Brompton clones now. This is mostly in the Asian countries, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up on the eBay and other used markets. So please be careful when you're buying a Brompton, because you don't want to end up buying a clone. I have no experience with buying clones, and I personally would never buy a clone. You're better off buying A-type Brompton because they only start at $1,000. Just save your money, buy the new one or buy the used one. I do all the work myself as far as maintenance goes, so I don't have to worry about labor costs. Whenever a part needs to be replaced, I'm willing to pay that extra money to upgrade the part. And if you're going to buy original parts from Brompton, please be aware that some parts are harder to get, and sometimes you might have to wait a few months. This isn't, of course, all the information that is out there, but if you have another useful tip or comment, please leave it below. Good luck buying or selling your Brompton. And right now, we're not selling anything. I do plan on buying more Bromptons in the future. So yeah, good luck, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. This is the T-line, and this just came out. If you want to sell the T-line, you can definitely make off of the T-line because it's very in demand right now, especially in Singapore. When it first came out, they were offering $10,000 for a new one. I'm not sure what the price is now, but you can definitely still make a few $1,000s off this bike. This one is not for sale.